What is going on, everybody? I have not lost a trade in months, and I want to talk to you about why this is happening. Share my 10 rules for trading that I live by and why I haven't lost a trade in months. You might hear that bold claim and shake your head, but guys, it's documented in my Discord server. My membership group sees my trades. They know when I go in, the instrument I'm using, the price point I'm buying at, and they know when I sell. It's all documented. But I want to share this with you guys, the general public, so you can see what I'm doing and why this has been working out for me. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper. All right. So here's my this is not a number one rule, but I have a list of rules. Number one, I trade very few tickers. I trade SPY, the triple Qs, and IWM. That's about it. That is 99% of my trading. Those are the only things I trade. And out of those three, SPY and IWM make up the bulk of my trading. Okay, so as you can see, I trade very few tickers. I trade what I'm comfortable with and something I have a lot of faith in and that I know respects my strategy. The next rule. Have a freaking strategy. What is my strategy? I am a trend swing trader, okay? I trade the trend. As you can see here on SPY, we've done nothing but go up for a year. Now, let's just say it's a down market. Okay, I know this is going to be the 5-minute time frame, but the example is the example. Let's just say instead of the 5-minute time frame, this period here was a year. It's the same strategy. You see how all 4 EMAs are pointed down? We wait for it to hit an EMA, then go short. But that's not where we're at right now. We're in a bull market in an uptrend. Now, what is my strategy, you may ask yourself or ask me. I trade the 4 EMA, which all that is you wait for SPY, in this case, to go up and then come down and get an EMA for support and go long. I mean, guys, there's probably over 50 examples over the past year, okay? I'm just going to point out a few here. There's been so many. And I swing trade. I'm going to tell you the value of swing trading. That's another reason why I haven't lost. Look, touch and holds on EMA. Wait for it to go up, come back down, show support on an EMA, a touch and hold, then I go long, right? Pretty simple. And that's the way I keep it. Now, that brings me to my next point, keeping it simple. I want to look at my chart for a minute. All you see are EMAs. There's no Fibonacci retracement. There's no zones. There's nothing. There's EMAs, and that's it. And volume, but I don't really use volume. I just have it there as an extra indicator. And you can see at the bottom the MACD. It's on there as an extra tool, but I hardly ever use it. Sometimes I'll use it as extra confirmation, but that's very rare. But you can see my chart. There's nothing on it. I keep it extremely simple. I use EMAs and go with the trend. So less indicators to me is more. So I showed you my 4 EMA strategy. There's another strategy I use, which is I'll use double tops or new high fails and when I go short on a market. Now, I very rarely go short, but I have been going short at levels like this, and let me show you why. Every time SPY makes new highs, it consolidates and fails. And then rips back up, of course, right? Consolidates and fails. Here's a couple more. I mean, this one most recently here, I alerted this in a membership group. A lot of people were going long on SPY up here at the top. We were shorting it. At that level, we took our profits and ran. So as you can see, when SPY makes new highs, it consolidates and fails. Consolidates, fails. Much smaller one here. And it gravitates back towards the EMAs. You see that? consolidates, fails, goes back to EMAs. So we're primarily going long, but there are times on these levels that I short SPY. You see that? Okay, so let's remove that. Now, why do I swing trade? There's several reasons for it. Number one, swing trading allows you more time if something fails. And let me show you. Here's some really good examples right here. I went long on SPY back here. Touch and hold on an EMA, and it failed. Okay, I had my first buy in there. When I go on a swing trade, I am anticipating having 4 to 6 average downs, okay? So there's my first buy-in. It failed. Second buy-in, right here. Touch and hold, failed. Came down, then we didn't get support again until here. Touch and hold, then I averaged down here. So I had 3 average downs in this particular trade. And you can see I was able to average down, build up share size, and then ride it up. Now, I didn't buy in here because it didn't come down to the 200 EMA, which is in purple that you see there, and I didn't get a touch and hold, right? So I have to wait for my rule for my touch and hold. That leads me to my next point. Every time my touch and hold is hit on an uptrending market, I'm buying. There is no fear whatsoever. None. Because I've had so much success with this strategy in up markets and down markets through the years that there is no fear. I buy. As a matter of fact, I don't know when you're going to see this video, but Thursday and Friday, what do you see here? Touch and hold. I'm going long on SPY. We shorted it up here, right? Because we had a new high, consolidated, fell. We took profits. Now we have a touch and hold on a 50 EMA. I'm going long on SPY currently as we speak. Now that is my first buy-in. What happens if it fails? My second buy-in would be at this EMA. Then my third would be at this EMA, and then we'd have to go out to a weekly chart to get to my other buy-ins, okay? So you can see here, I'm always buying a touch and hold. And I want to show you something else. Even last week and the week before, I was buying I would buy touch and hold there. It would make a quick pop. I'd sell it. Touch and hold here. Quick pop. I would sell it. Right? Because I knew that by the trends, every time we got a new high, it would consolidate and fail. So I was taking quick profits at those levels. But there was no hesitation. The signal was given. I had to buy it. Touch and hold. Okay, next. No, you will lose trades. It's going to happen. No, I haven't lost trades in a month. This is one of the biggest, hottest streaks I've been on in years of trading, okay? But I know I will lose, but I'm sticking with my strategy until it fails. And then when it fails, that means the market has reversed course, and now we're going short. That's it. Know you're going to lose at some point. Next. No freaking gambling. I'm not buying random areas. I'm waiting for levels to be hit. I'm treating it like a business. I'm waiting for, let's say, on a food business, and I want my ground beef at a certain price. I'm waiting until that price gets hit, then I'm buying it. Same thing here. I'm waiting for levels to be hit, and then I'm buying. Okay? Next, trade the right instrument for you. Now, for me, I like using, if I'm going short, I'm not doing puts, I'm doing an inverse fund, right? I don't want theta getting me stuff like that. I don't want to have to mess with the Greeks. So lately, instead of options, I will use an inverse fund to short SPY. And when I go long, I'm using a leverage fund to go long, right? So that's what I'm comfortable with. And sometimes I'll do shares like on IWM because it's much cheaper. I'll do shares, but primarily I do an inverse fund or a leverage fund that moves pretty much identical to SPY. Okay. Position size. Again, this is so important. Do not go all in with the lump sum when you're swing trading. Allow yourself room and time. Go in with the idea that you're going to have to buy in 4 to 6 times. And there's been many, many times that my first buy-in would go up and I'd have to sell it. That is it. That's life. That's what happens when you're trading. But there will be times you will be able to build in to your position. Okay, now let's talk about taking profits and percentages and all that. People ask me all the time, what kind of percentage are you looking for? I'm not looking for any percentage. I used that in the past. I would look for a certain percentage and I would hold out until I would get that percentage. And sometimes it would never reach it. You know, if I was looking for, I don't know, let's just say 10%. Okay, a 10% move. Well, sometimes it would get to 8 and it would never reach 10, and then it would start falling back down, and be a loser. I don't do that anymore. I try to get base hits. I wait for it to go up, whatever dollar amount I'm comfortable taking, I snatch it off the table, and I'm done. And I wait for my next opportunity. I don't look for home runs. I look for continual base hits in a trending market because there's so many. If you're waiting for a big move, it could take a month. I don't do that. I get my touch and hold on an EMA, go long, and when it goes up a little ways, I don't have a certain amount that I look for. Whatever I'm comfortable, or if it starts hitting a level of resistance, I sell it. I hope this has been helpful to you. Again, I have a membership group. It's only $4 a month. All my trades are logged in there, not only for the membership group, but for the general public in my Discord server to see the trades so everyone can see what I'm trading if I win or lose. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scout.